Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of my weekly series of price action based technical analysis. In this video, we will be exploring the USDJPY market structure to uncover potential trading opportunities for the upcoming week. Let's start by reflecting on the previous week's technical setup, which brought us remarkable gains of over 400 pips of price movement. We capitalized on both buying and selling opportunities that emerged throughout the course of the previous week. Well, the current market sentiments remain notable bullish, and we will be delving deeper into this shortly. If you are interested in revisiting the last week analysis for educational insight, you will find the link in the description box below. And if you are watching from my YouTube channel, the link is conveniently located at the top right hand side of your screen right now. As we gear up for the week ahead, I have conducted a comprehensive analysis of the current market structure. As usual, I have employed fundamental tools such as trend lines, key levels, and chart patterns to extract valuable insight into the historical price movement of the USDJPY market. Stay tuned in as this analysis promises to reveal to you a straightforward setup that can conveniently guide our trading decisions in the coming week. It's important to note that this video is intended solely for educational purposes and is not to be considered as a financial advice. My aim here is to equip you with valuable insight into the USDJPY chart and enhance your proficiency in price action analysis. Always remember, Forex trading carries inherent risk, so approach trading with caution and consider seeking advice from a professional financial advisor before making any investment choices. With the foundation laid, let's dive right into the heart of our analysis and uncover the potential opportunities that lies ahead. Now, the first thing I will be doing here is to go right into the 4 hours time frame, where I was able to identify a simple setup that we shall be using to guide our trading activity. And what I did here was to take into consideration the nature of price action since the mid-month of July, and I was able to come up with this. A beautiful ascending trend line which further emphasized the momentum in this particular market. And after connecting the series of higher lows, we have a projection here that suggests that price action has been bullish here in the last 6, 7, 8 weeks now. Now, with this current situation, it's quite clear that we want to be looking out for buying opportunities as long as price action still remains above our ascending trend line. Then, in addition to this ascending trend line, are a couple of levels that we shall be using to guide our trading activity for this week. So I would like to zoom right in so that we can see things very clearly. And one of the clear, significant patterns that you will see here is the fact that as soon as price tested the 146.500 level, a couple of weeks ago, and in fact this is the highest point where price action has been so far, we saw continued selling pressure around that area, negating all attempt by the buyers to break out of that structure. We saw what happened here on the 16th of this month. We saw selling pressure. We saw what happened here during the course of last week's trading session, and in fact on Friday of last week we saw how despite the strong bullish momentum here, we could still see signs of selling pressure around that area, giving us clues that sellers still have a potential of pushing price to the downside. So in that regard, I will be using the 146.500 level as my key level for the new week. And for those who have been with me in this community for a while now, you know how we use our key level. As long as price remains below the key level, we want to be looking out for patterns and structures that will support the idea of selling that asset. But if at any point in time price breaks out of our key level, then we want to be looking out for patterns and structures that will support the idea of buying. Now let's relate our basic understanding about the market structure on what we are seeing on the chart right now. Now, the first one I would like to talk about here is the potentials of the buyers. Considering how strong the momentum has been in the last couple of months, I think we should look at that one first. Now, for me to buy the USDJPY at this juncture, I would need price action to break out of the resistance line here at the 146.500 to take out all the sell positions here to give me a signal that we are going bullish on this one. And in fact, we could have a scenario where a breakout could happen first of all, then price action comes back to the ascending trend line to respect it one more time to incite the uptrend continuation. So this is one of the scenarios that is likely going to be happening in the new week. So what this simply means is that a breakout of the 146.500 is a good signal that price will be going to the upside. However, if the selling pressure below the 146.500 continues, then I will be using the 145.800 area, which of course has been a major determinant of price action since mid-month, to guide any selling opportunities here. And what do I mean by that? Now, one interesting thing about the 145.800 is the fact that it also shares a beautiful confluence with that ascending trend line we identified earlier. Now, if I want to consider selling the USDJPY this week, I would rather want to see a breakdown of the 145.800 and of course the ascending trend line to give me a sign that we are about to witness a momentum shift. And in fact, further confirmations like retest of structure will be all we need to feel comfortable selling the USDJPY. So this is my view here for this week. So we have a couple of levels here which we shall be using to guide our trading activities. The key level at the 146.500, a breakout of this level will welcome buying opportunities, while the breakdown of the 145.800 will be welcoming selling opportunities. Now, with this technical setup laid out clearly here, it is also very important that we keep tabs with the fundamental aspect of the market, as we all know that these fundamental factors often manifest on the charts in technical patterns and price movement. By monitoring the economic calendar, we can easily identify potential correlations between key economic releases and specific technical patterns, hereby giving us a valuable information that will help us to capitalize on potential trading opportunities prior, during, and even after the event. And right here on the economic calendar, I was able to pull out a handful of high impact events, which of course is only coming in from the United States economic docket. Now, the first high impact event for the coming week is on Wednesday, August 30th, and that is the ADP employment change. Then on that same day, we have the gross domestic product analyzed for quarter 2. Then on Thursday, August 31, we have the core personal consumer expenditure. And on Friday, we have the average hourly earnings and the non-farm payroll, and of course the ISM manufacturing PMI. You will agree with me that this week is jam-packed with a lot of high-impact events, and of course, as technical traders, all we are going to be doing is to sniff through the current market structure to identify patterns and structures that will help us position ourselves in such a way that we can capitalize on any potential move. So this is what we shall be looking at. Let's see how the market was going to react to the current market structure during the early hours of the week to determine what our next line of action will be. But trust me, I will be with you in the comment section on Monday morning After monitoring how participants in the market will be reacting to this current structure to decide what our next line of action will be. If you have found this content helpful and useful in making your independent trading decision for this week, I would really appreciate your support by giving the video a thumbs up. Your likes are valuable to me, and in fact it helps the algorithm promote the video to a wider audience of traders who may find the material beneficial. Thank you in advance for doing so. If you haven't already, I encourage you to follow me on this channel for more of this content. By subscribing, you will always stay updated with the latest ideas I share and of course receive notifications whenever I upload new videos and commentaries. See you in the comment section on Monday morning as we get prepared for the new week. Do have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye-bye.